binti Adi Afani, and today I'm going to interview about introduction to sports science. Hi, can I introduce you? Yes. So, can you introduce yourself? Hi, my name is Nur Nadia binti Abdul Karim, and I'm from Faculty of Education. What do you know about term sports and exercise? As for me, sports refer to physical activity that involves skill, rules, and competition. While exercise is a physical activity performance to improve health and fitness, such as stretching. What do you think of e-games as a sport? In my opinion, e-games can be considered as a sport because it requires skill and focus, even though they lack of physical knowledge. What do you know about it? Sports and exercise science is the study of how the body functions during physical activity, focusing on health, fitness, and performance enhancement. What do you know about the term physical activity? Physical activity involves any body movement that uses energy. How important is it to our health? It is important for maintaining good health, strength, and mental well-being. Will you encourage your family members to be involved in sports and exercise? Why? Yes, I will encourage my family to participate in sport and exercise as they promote physical health, reduce stress, and strengthen family relationships. The last question is, in your opinion, what are the main obstacles that cause a person to be inactive in sports or exercise? In my opinion, the main obstacle include lack of time, motivation, and energy. Some people are also busy with work and studies or feel shy to participate in sports.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So today we were going to interview one student to ask him some question about sport and exercise science. So let's go. Hi, Assalamualaikum. So my name is Mushaldi, and can you introduce yourself?
My name is Muhammad Ahmed Suzan, and I am from Faculty of
Question. What do you know about the term sports and the term exercise?
I think sports are activities that involve competition and teamwork, such as football and volleyball. As for exercise, it is an activity that we do to keep our body fit and healthy, such as push-up and running.
So the next question is, what do you think of e-games as a sport?
I think games can be considered a sport because we need to have a fast reflect and a healthy mind to do it.
So the second question is, have you heard about the field of sports and exercise science? What do you know about it?
Yes, I have heard about it. I think it's studied about how the body reacts when it performs physical activities.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you know about the term physical activity and how important is it to our health?
Physical activity is any movement that require energy, such as running and jogging. And I think the importance is it can help us to maintain a healthy life and reduce the risk of us getting a disease.
Would you encourage your family member to involve in sport and exercise? Why?
Yes, I would encourage my family members to be involved in sport and exercise because it can help them to maintain their body weight and become more fit. And I also think that it can strengthen our family bond.
For the last question, in your opinion, what are the main obstacles that cause a person to be inactive in a sport or exercise?
I think the main obstacle is the lack of time and the laziness of the person. And I also think it is because they cannot manage their time properly because they are busy with their schedule and work.
So thank you, Tazwan, for the test, and bye.
Hi, next we want to interview one student from APM faculty.
Hi, I'm Anissa from APM.
Okay, my first question is, what do you know about the term sports and the term exercise?
Okay, for me, sport is physical activities that involve skills, teamwork, and competition. For example, football, badminton, or running. Exercise also is a physical activities that will make people to keep healthy and fit, such as jogging.
Next, what do you think of e-game as a sport?
Okay, e-game as a sport is people who involve in e-games depends on their focusing, such as to how to win in the game, to build a strategy, and also teamwork to win the game.
Alright, the next question is, have you heard about the field of sports and exercise science?
Yes, I have heard about it before.
What do
do you think of it?
I think that it's a study about how body works in exercise.
Okay. Next question is, what do you know about the term of physical activity?
Okay, physical activities mean any movement that our body need to use energy.
How important is it to our health?
Okay, it is very important to our health because it will make our heart strong. Will make our make our stress, relieve our stress, and make our mood.
Next is, would you encourage your family members to involve in sports and exercise?
Yes, I will encourage my family to be active in sport and exercise
Why?
because it will make our relationship keep close. Also, it will give our health keep stable.
Last question is, in your opinion, what are the main obstacles that cause a person to be inactive in sports and exercise?
Okay, for me the main obstacles is because of people's attitude. Some people they become very lazy to involve in sport and exercise. They think that or the both thing not very interesting for them.
Alright, thank you for your time today.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi everyone, so right now we are going to interview Samarina. Hi. Okay, so right now I'm going to ask you a few questions and you need to answer my question, okay? So the first question is, what do you know about the term sport and the term exercise? And what do you think of e-game as a sport?
Okay, what do I know about terms of exercising?
Yeah.
Exercising is something you need to be focused and be active physically. And
Sport.
sport is something you, okay, once you active physically, sport is something you love to do to get healthy body.
Alright. So what about e-sport?
For me, all I know about e-sport is something you enjoyly play with the games, and you need to think of strategies to play with your members for e-sport. So more like maybe strategic. Yeah.
Alright. So the third question is, the question will be, what do you know about the term physical activity and how important it is to our health?
Okay, what do I know about physical activity? It is something that we do with our body. So we will get sweating, and then how important it is because we want to use our body in the long term. So everything is important, especially in exercises.
Alright. Okay, so next question is, will you encourage your family members to be involved in sport and exercise, and why?
Well, of course, obviously, I would encourage them to active in sport and exercise because we need to be active to get more things that we can do in the future, maybe.
Right.
And then why? Because it's part of the sunnah. It's also part of the sunnah. So be active is good for our health and for our iman.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to last question. Okay, so the last question is, in your opinion, what are the main obstacles that cause a person to be inactive in sport or exercise?
Okay, I think mostly these days people always get busy with their lifestyle, and it's because they got not enough time to be active with themselves. And mostly it's more like time management. How do you manage your time with work and exercise?
Alright, so that's all from us, and thank you everyone for your attention. Bye!